What is going on YouTube? This is Acid Roots. So I'm going to review an album by Cult Gang. Basically, this product is called Hell's Gate, and it came out in the winter of 2022. The particular fair about this product is it came out in the winter of 2022. So this is a request by Urban Odyssey U as far as these fairs can have an excellent type pitches. But within the product, yeah, this is an off-brand and fairs like that of folks like Ace the Goblin, sometimes that folks pitch like that. So with an excellent type product getting towards the series, dope that there's a collective with some more type fairs with shit that he did as far as these pitches can have some excellent type phrase about it now. Classic album, being able to say pitches like that, just some real horrified type stuff. Really has like some cultist kind of like 3-6 Mafia type fair pitches like that. It's kind of variety. There's some foresty type vibes, but it's more missed the pitch like residential type smog and pitch like that. So it's just excellent type varieties of getting like off brands and consistent kind of fire and flame within like the aspect of paying attention to residential kind of torment and pitches like that. So within these type varieties, just amidst like the shift of excellent type variety, just woke up type fair and like the red skies pitch like that. So it's definitely within the variety. Basically like 3-6 Mafia, but just not as crunk within these aspects. Not to say not crunk like it's not jumping, but just kind of the pitch of just more focused kind of within the aspect of like weaving, snack run type fare, and just the neighborhood kind of relish and pitches like that amongst things that phrase. So homies type dap pitches like that. There's 4 of these folks as far as these pitches can happen. So one is Jay Black, one is within the fairs about it, one is Jay Black, one is DJ Fire, one is Babble the Demon, and one is Ace the Goblin. So I reviewed Ace the Goblin previously, pitches like that, excellent type phrase with some good type pitches getting towards it here. So within these aspects, as far as like the ferocity kind of happens, yeah, just the basic fairs about it. Terror factor is real high, so any type aspects is just the tone as far as saying I do like some of these cemetery type runs, pitches like that amongst it, just kind of within the fray, just kind of the aspects of some parkside type fairs, some cemetery type fairs, some type aspects, just within the aspect of neighborhood crawls, pitches like that. So it's just a variety getting hella grape swisher sweet, some type fairs, pack of zigzags, some type fairs within it, just the product of just extracurricular type fair, easily kind of hitting up spots like Taco Bell and places like usually kind of hitting up spots like Taco Bell, picking up like fairs like that, some of these type quesadillas, and this aspects like getting Gardettos at gas station with an after products as far as pitch like that kind of happens. So just Mr. Frey, social type ounces to pitch just amongst the fray of just having like the after product to like after hours type of embalming pitch like that. So it's good type fry as far as these pitch can happen. So some of these type ones, one of which particularly is a hitting type one on here is Gang. Really appreciate the fair. Really appreciate the fray about this one. It's like an excellent kind of hypnotic and fragmented kind of torture to get here pitch like that. Just a hellish kind of powwow. It's like a hellish kind of powwow. I definitely would say to sit a spell just from like the tarot probably being so demolished. Pitches like that. Excellent type varieties just have hella munchies nearby. Whether it's the munchies, the food, or just overall this grub. Other types of munchies, Chex Mix, Gardettos, since that pitch just get towards the aspect, get some 7-Up thrown in with it as well. Pitches like that, Mike's Lemonade just on top of that. So it's just kind of fair as far as paying attention towards some of these still ones, but it's just kind of pitch. So it's just the real aspect is continuing like the particular fair of folks like Juicy J, just from the aspect like album type aspects. So it's just good type varieties of considering that between like the more or less destruction of Dat Piff and then like Juicy J shifting to like trap music within those fairs and Project Pat and some of those type folks going to more being more wayside, not as commonly within the aspect of updating as full bound. It's kind of pitch as far as saying just getting some of these type folks just to miss like the Night Wind, the Creep Alongs, fairs like that, and like the Cretinous Hours. Good type pitch. So just traditional type capital kind of terror pitches like that. Black Market Organs is a hitting type one. It's like a good throwback to early 2010s kind of Dat Piff grit to get here just to it's like some night shift kind of sweat to get here, just some muscle hours pitch like that, just in the later type product, just some real talks gonna have on top of that. So just kind of pitch, just that typical kind of 3-6 kind of paranoia, typical kind of 3-6 and Waka Flocka type paranoia pitch like that, dismiss like the product of just needing to get some shit done since the affairs within the pitch, but just kind of aspect to like more or less kind of frosty, but also just the aspect of just kind of more biting type aspects just within the tone of just like getting towards like the grind factor, stacking some shit up, some stuff first from the pitch as far as just getting it done. So it's this kind of pitch as far as saying come through late for like a flame on top of that, some stuff pitches maybe particular said diva needs like some NyQuil pitches like that. So just excellent type varieties just to miss the fair, just late shift kind of shopping within pitches of it being open, or just the grid of like the grind factor just after products. So good fairs there. Cultism is a hitting type ones, like a dredgy kind of red skies kind of post-hour grimace to get here pitches like that, just some basic erranding unsafe fairs like that, just kind of some makeshift relief to get like a terror type sense, just long week probably would say some such tones, just kind of IDGF type mode pitch like that, just amongst these phrases, kind of the aspect of just like particular kind of blase, just in a more horrific kind of 3-6 Mafia, hypnotized minds type sense pitch like that. Just that standard terror. Just has some lays nearby on top of that within these pitches. Now, whether or not this feels more like a commerce kind of driving along type song pitch like that, but it's also just the variety as far as saying, paying attention like the product, just getting like some good party favors to kind of throw in on top of that. Whether it would just be like a quesalupa, Taco Bell, or just some pitches that just like get some Lay's chips, some stuff. There's barbecue Lay's, sour cream and onion Lay's pitches like that. It's the variety kind of keep it interesting, just kind of being like screw the dredge factor, some stuff pitches, but it's kind of aspects as far as saying good, nice makeshift type one for like the pitch, and just like the standard commute and like the brush long when things not more in like muscle kind of tear up type mode amidst like the night fray. Summon as a hitting type ones like a swamped and horror lambent kind of night drifting and get here, kind of a light cruise, have to be like a light cruise type song, have like some quiet tacos pitches like that. It's kind of a parkside type token, like a more milder type sense quiet type spell pitches like that. It's excellent. This night sparkle pitch like that. This one it's scraggly out or just missed like the fray like the night. This missed like the fray like the night terror pitch like that. So some of these type varieties just appreciating like the conduct kind of it. Just kind of has to probably have some smoke in your system, fares like that. But this basic kind of soak in and embellish as far as like those particular hours going to happen with just like the ballisticness kind of about. So it's just kind of some good augmentedness amongst the demon time, but just kind of comfy and cozy with it as far as these first I'm just appreciating like the shadow. Appreciating like the shadows pitch like that, just some kickback, quiet tacos, fairs like that, just a light kind of drift kind of within the aspect, just later than like the cultism type song, but just the pitch of just keeping things darkly milder but pleasant as far as those first kind of some excellent type pitches. We creep in as a hitting type ones, like a morose kind of late shift wake. We creep in's like a morose kind of late shift wake ups to get here pitch like that. Just Lays and Doritos for breakfast. Soon as that fares, probably would throw in a banana at least to kind of keep the health factors kind of pitch as far as those particular factors. I mean, within certain type of senses, yeah, waking up with like a 7-Up Doritos, soon as that fares within the immediacy is kind of within the aspect, but probably to some degree of fashion have like the bonus type products within it as well, like a water bottle and like a water bottle, banana, and apple, something like that. Some set priors to just keep like the aspect of being mindful and tack pitches like that, but probably have some vodka for breakfast as well within those pitches, just depending upon how the fray of it kind of goes within the availability. This hell of a night type fair kind of get crunk pitches like that. Some excellent kind of brewing tear up, just going to be a spicy ass night as far as these pitch games. So excellent type pitches getting towards that ferocity. Definite kind of thorough bubbler pitches like that. Bitch ass niggas is a hitting type ones, like a leery and woozy kind of red skies fog to get here pitches like that. It's like a utility run type song, I'd say. Grab like a broom or some some good utility run type fare. Grab like a broom or some napkins, pitches like that. Just kind of a homies re-up, just standard dap with folks after it's been a bit, or just like after it's been like a bit or a small while pitch like that. Just some recents kind of with folks as far as this pitch kind of get some gab going, the gossip of it, mixtape gossip, just standard routine. The BS of it, pitches like that, since that fares amongst that. Basic kind of terror embellished pitches like that. Definitely some red skies here, just being able to say, have the tear up in your system. Definitely would have to suppose, probably have like 2 or 3 Mike's Lemonades pitches like that with then. Once again, within the aspect of being mindful with them pitch, but just kind of product, this parkside type fare, just the kickbacks, some of these standard type phrase, have the Fritos to pass around on top of that, sometimes the Bastards and Tonga type pitches, but yeah. Keeping the hustle and chore type fare about it as well within those pitches, but just the product that likes and gallivant that goes along with it. Good pitches, I'd say. Excellent phrase. There's a couple more of these I don't think I'd talk about, one of which is Demented. Demented is the hitting type ones, like an excellent kind of 3-6 Mafia like night weaving to get here. Some mixtape gossip with pals, pitches like that. It's kind of a cemetery bop to kind of get dismissed some of the stuff here. Just have like some quesadillas, some of these stuff Bastards and Tonga just out in the phrase. So it's kind of, this one goes along pretty well with bitch ass niggas. Starting to get towards like the crest of the night pitches like that within Sunset Fridays, just to miss the pitch like it really being scraggly Sunset aspects. So this ghoulish type terror pitch, like that, just amongst the fray, just like the real good excitement type factor, just like the hellishness, good pitches like that. Stock up on like a taco 12 pack or just plenty of quesadillas. Stock up on like a taco 12 pack or plenty of quesadillas within Sunset aspects, just from the tone of just getting towards the frosty kind of amongst it. This recent type fair, do check out that new Ace of Goblin project pitches like that, since that folks, other folks, Tay Don, Yo Gotti, folks like that within since the pitches, plenty of gab to kind of get the spell into pitches like that within those various excellent pitches. But looking after it here, I think one of the last ones I haven't talked about on here is Death High. As far as these pitches can have Death High is the hitting type ones, like amidst some wired kind of demon time to get within these products, just to streak along and definitely say get some shit done within these fairs. Push, definitely a good song for pushing pitches like that. Just kind of have some beers along with it as far as these fairs gonna go. So just in the night window, just like the product of this So just a good, nice one. Get the grind factor in as far as these pitches can have within some of probably just get the shit taken care of some of these particular type aspects within the tone as far as like the viciousness kind of happens. But yeah, definitely would say to have like beers along with it. Doesn't have to be like a sober gopher type one within the pitch as far as just saying that, I mean, the product, if it's interfering with like the concept of not being able to get it done, then definitely then probably steer clear of it till probably would steer clear until like the task of the night fair is kind of taken care of. But didn't feel like too much of a pitch where it's going to encompass like the entirety of the night with some of these type factors of just being more in grind type mode pitch like that. So just kind of miss the fray, 6 o'clock p.m., be done by 7:30 or 8, something like that, then get towards the rest of the tear up pitch like that. But probably this aspect have some of those mics. Have some of those mics lemonades along the way within some of the pitches if you don't have the driver pitch like that. But just kind of the aspect just within some of their varieties. Pick up like a keychain or a headband for like a starlet on top of that some stuff pitches just kind of within the fray, just extracurricular type fair and stuff aspects just amongst the fray, but probably just within the nowadays type fashion things kind of being closed more often is kind of pitch, but just the demon time type embellish to just getting towards some stuff products like the night fog, getting some smokes in your system, fairs like that. But just a good nice kind of jumpy type song for feeling a live pitch like that some stuff products just to miss like the terrace. So that's the pitch about this album. Just being able to say, so 10 out of 10. Social Score's going to go ahead and get a 10 out of 10 as well. Now, the only thing within these pitches is just the aspect as far as saying the neighborhood pizzazz is definitely excellent pitches like that. But the only real thing about it is just the fact I don't know if these folks are underneath 21 pitches like that. But that's the only type thing. It's just as far as saying like a club jump or something like that. House party type bang kind of get within these pitches. It's more within the aspect the collect type factor is more amidst like neighborhood type phrase, parkside type fair pitches like that compared to like a house party kind of thunder pitch like that. So it's just variety. So the only real thing is just possibly minorly wanting like some sort of collect type something like the carnage or just like the organized type stuff to really get tore up to. But other than that, pretty much the parkside type fair definitely within these pitches. Some of these type products, cemetery visits, having quesadillas, the mixtape gossip, this neighborhood start alongs, get some snack runs and utility runs thrown in pitches like that. Pick up some keychains for like a starlet, some type ordeals. That's missed kind of like the neighborhood weaving within the availability of these stores being open, but it's like some usual kind of township and residential type fare amongst 3-6 Mafia type fashion. So good pitch like that, just miss the aspect of this kind of variety. But yeah, the tear up is on here. It's just kind of the pitch as far as saying paying attention towards it. It's more in motion within these aspects, but it's just other than that, this is a capital type album. But pitch like that, this real horrifying pitch like that, some type ordeals, just good, excellent demolition, I'd say. So yeah, Social Score gets a 10 out of 10. In terms of the future, not as full but unsure within these pitches. This is a 4-year-old album, so stuff aspects, so it's kind of bright. I know Ace the album has some more type stuff. Makes me question about Jay Black. I think Jay Black, Babel the Demon, DJ Fire, some of these type folks have more within these aspects as well within these pitches. But excellent products for us. The Frosty kind of habits will look. We'll have to see more about this, but the aspects for us saying this is a classic type album, just very vicious type terror hitting pretty heavily.